We've got continuing coverage tonight of a dramatic situation that's impacting some families in Clearwater. 20 families have been fearing eviction now for weeks. And now just a few hours ago, some of them have been formally served. This all started when a new property management company bought the property. And of course, 10 Tampa Bay's Liz Crawford, she has been following this story since tenants were first told they had 2 weeks to get out. Tonight, they're working with a legal team to figure out what to do next.
The tight-knit community of Westchester Apartments hasn't been the same since the start of the month.
At the time, I just didn't know what to do. I was like stunned about it.
When they got letters saying they had to get out by the middle of the month. Then, days later, another notice saying they owed thousands of dollars.
Me being here so long, it's hard for me to believe that this is happening to us.
And now some of the tenants are facing their worst fear. Wednesday, they were handed eviction notices.
I got a summons to go to the courthouse.
Irene Penny says she'd rather just find a new place to live, but it's not that easy.
I've been looking every day. I've been looking and looking and looking, you know, and just haven't found anything.
But Brenda Gephardt doesn't want to go anywhere.
This is my home sweet home.
She's lived here 18 years and is currently fighting cancer.
I have no place to go. It's either a tent or a shelter, one or the other, and I can't do it in my condition.
A new property management company took over the complex at the start of the month. We haven't been able to reach them, but 10 Tampa Bay connected tenants with Gulf Coast Legal Services. Attorneys there question the legality of some of the notices tenants have been given since February 1.
The eviction defense itself is when you get to bring that to the court's attention. This is where a tenant gets to say, you know, the landlord needed to follow these steps before they could evict me. They didn't follow these steps. Therefore, please, court, tell the landlord that they can't evict me.
In the meantime, it's more waiting and worrying. Liz Crawford, 10 Tampa Bay.
You know, after 10 Tampa Bay's first story with the tenants aired, Clearwater police, they did start investigating to see if the previous landlord, had accurately represented the payment status of tenants prior to selling the complex. Of course, Liz Crawford is going to continue to stay on top of this story.